We're less than 2 weeks away from the debut of Ironheart, the Marvel series on Disney Plus that so many people seem to have forgotten about because Marvel hasn't really been promoting it. Likely because they know, just like we've all predicted with this character involved that was rejected in the comics over and over again after her first appearance in Wakanda Forever that wasn't exactly received very well, specifically her character. And then some of the cringe promotional material and the stories we've heard about what this show is about. It looks like it's going to be another Marvel nightmare. And we've got another trailer just 2 weeks out that also got ratioed. Granted, to give it its full credit, it didn't get 500,000 dislikes like the first trailer. In this case, there's only about 50,000 compared to 40,000 likes. But the PR tour has started for Ironheart. Once again, a little bit pared down, not really talking to as many people as you would normally imagine for a show that's launching like this because Disney's trying to hide it. But Dominique Thorne is out there, the lead actress who plays Riri Williams, as she was basically asked about nobody being excited for this and why should people hop on board the bandwagon for Ironheart. This is her response. I'd say get on the bandwagon. It's here. We're here. I mean, Tony's on the bandwagon, so what's the problem? RDJ is here. It's nice here. It's cute here. It's comfy here. It smells good here. It is interesting. They always want to talk about Robert Downey Jr. giving like a thumbs up about them going forward with this show, but then they try to distance themselves from Iron Man at the same time. We talked about this months ago when these articles started coming out. After they used Tony Stark to promote this show and to promote this character, they were really quick to say, well, just so you know, she's not Tony Stark. I mean, what she did is so much harder than what Tony's had to do. He was privileged his whole life. She grew up poor and nobody giving her the benefit of the doubt. You know how it is when it comes to these kind of replacement characters. But one of the more interesting things that came up during an interview was the future of Ironheart in the MCU. Got a couple movies coming up that already have like 50 cast members announced that are already going to be crowded as shit. Already full of characters that a lot of people are not interested in seeing. And it sounds like, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but it sounds like Dominique Thorne and Riri Williams might be in there too. Ironheart star Dominique Thorne teases her Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars appearance. Exclusive. In an exclusive interview with The Direct, Ironheart star addressed the possibility of Riri Williams appearing in Avengers Doomsday or its sequel, Secret Wars. This comes in the wake of fans theorizing that Marvel Studios will soon introduce a Young Avengers of Champions team to the MCU that would include Ironheart. Now, that is not a new thing that's out there. This has been talked about for years at this point. That, hey, all these characters that people have rejected, all these characters like, I don't know, Miss Marvel or America Chavez or Cassie Lang or Ironheart or Wiccan from the what about all these characters that people kind of think are cringe and don't want and failed in the comic books over and over? Why don't we give them their own team-up movie? With the exception of Kate Bishop, Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop, I found most of these characters to be completely insufferable. I actually like Kate Bishop, even though I didn't like the way the Hawkeye series ended in general. But they've been teasing this for years now. There have been rumors about this for years. Even, I think this was on a cruise ship. Is it that or one of these Marvel Encounter things? I think it was on a cruise where this video first debuted when they had a couple of them all there.
Heroes. Cassie Lang, America Chavez, and Riri Williams celebrating their latest victory. Teamwork is the key
So this is going back a few years ago, I believe, when they started debuting these things. Well, she's got an answer. If they're going to include some of these characters, kind of. During an exclusive interview with the Direct's David Thompson, Ironheart actress Dominique Thorne was asked what the odds were that her character would appear in Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars. She coyly indicated that an appearance would happen, stating that the odds might be in our favor before leaving the answer rather open-ended. Oh, what can I say? I didn't see this. She's kind of smiling throughout it. The odds might be in our favor. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. It wouldn't be shocking at this point in time. This is a character that no one asked for. Not only that, it's a character that failed in the comics over and over again. Because just like so many of these characters that were created in the past decade, 15 years, so many of them meant to be replacements for legacy characters. And oftentimes it ends up, well, let's throw in a different race or a different gender or something like that. Let's do that. Let's see how that works. Let's see if fans eat that up. But they don't. Because the way these characters are conceived, so many of them, it's the same thing over and over again. They're not flawed, right? They don't really have a hero's journey. They don't go through this. In fact, they start off awesome. They start off incredible. They start off perfect. And the journey they go through is just everyone else who's wrong about them coming to the realization that, oh, you are actually a genius. You are actually awesome. You're amazing. Everyone should have believed in you from the beginning. But their characters don't really go through any growth. And it's one of the things that's really annoying. I think we're going to see a massive disaster for them with Ironheart. And it wouldn't surprise me. With all these characters and with these rumors that have been out there about this Young Avengers or a Champions team up, whatever they want to call it, characters that people find annoying, characters that people have rejected time and time again, whether it's in the comic books or on the screen, bringing them together for a team up and throwing them in the biggest Marvel movies of the last few years when it comes to Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars. I don't think there's any need to put these characters in there. People don't want to see them. It's already a crowded-ass movie. But they probably just can't resist. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.